Gerard the Completionist is a psychopath, and he's got severe mental problems. And after you get done watching this video, you'll understand why. Hey guys, WR20 back again, and the Completionist saga continues. I uploaded a video a couple days ago talking about the Completionist charity fraud scandal that's going on right now that no one can seem to get enough of. People are all in. People are loving this, and I'm not going to lie, I find myself in this category. It is like a train wreck that you cannot stop watching. This really should be reality TV. I mean, you really, as soon as you keep digging deeper and deeper into the story, it gets crazier and crazier. You almost can't believe it until you actually see it. And I told you guys when I uploaded my video a couple days ago that more and more information was going to get released and it was going to get crazier and crazier. Little did I know, not only 2 hours after I uploaded my video, the entire phone call between Gerard, Carl, and Mudakar got uploaded to YouTube. And this phone call is devastating for Gerard. Like I said, his career was already done, and now it's like there's just nail in the coffin. I mean, it's completely over for him. We're going to go through this phone call. We're obviously not going to watch the whole thing. It's over 40 minutes long. I will leave a link below. So I highly recommend you watch this entire phone call because it's almost like you have to hear it to believe it, because I can't believe he's this. I mean, after you get done hearing this and then you realize the apology video he made after this phone call, this guy has some severe mental problems. This guy's a psychopath. I mean, it's insane. It's crazy. So I'm just going to shut up. We're going to roll some of these clips and then we're going to talk about it.
I'm at your guys' mercy as to what to do. Well, what would you rather have me do in the public space right now to do right by you guys? Because that's all I want to do is do the right thing, and I'm gonna have ramifications no matter what way I turn it. I just want to be able to handle this appropriately and move forward.
So very shortly into this phone call, he admits, he's like, hey, I know I'm wrong. What do you guys want me to do? I know I screwed up. What do you guys want me to do? He's like a scared little child, not knowing what to do. And he's asking them, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? And if you watch the entire phone call, they just, they're very compassionate with him. I was very surprised how Carl and Mudakar, they were really like, compassionate. They were like, you know what, calm down, donate the money. Maybe it's not as bad as we think it's going to be. And he continues to bury himself, as you'll see here shortly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So as of now, the money, as far as your understanding, that $660,000 roughly is still sitting in your that charity account, waiting for a benefactor at the right time.
I mean, as of this week, we've been having conversations about moving it as early as today or tomorrow, just because the pressure I got from you guys, if I'm being quite honest. Not that I was trying to save face, but like, this is a private fight that I've been dealing with for months with my family, and I even told my family, hey, this is the last Indie Land I'm ever going to do, because this is the 10th year anniversary of my mom's passing. And when I kind of found all this information out, I was very unhappy with what things were going, and the ramifications of this are going to be massive for everything I've ever done in the space.
So right here, he openly admits that he's only donating the money because of the pressure that they put on him. They made an exposed video on him, and now he's like, okay, now I got no choice but to donate this money. So he openly admits that he's only donating this money because of the pressure that was applied to him. And then he somehow wants to bring up his dead mother again. This is an ongoing trend with Gerard. He always brings up his mom to try to get sympathy from people. It's really disgusting.
I'm not trying to ask for forgiveness. I'm not trying to hide this, but what would you guys like me to do? Because I want to do right by everyone involved on my side, and I want to absolve myself of this as best I can, and I know I can't.
Again, he's begging, saying, what do you want me to do? What do you guys want me to do? I don't know what to do. I want to absolve myself of this, but I know I can't. Openly admits that he knows no matter what he says, no matter what he does, he can't fix the problem.
What we just witnessed here is, a charity operating, making these claims, saying that you're working with people, when in reality, the money's just kind of sitting there. It's going to make me question almost every YouTuber charity that I've ever donated to or worked with. And I think that's the thing that fucks with me the most, more than just this story, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's really all that can be said. At least that's all I have to say. Carl, if you want to say anything else, then...
No, I definitely feel for you though.
For sure. I mean, this is a big civil thing.
Yeah. It's obviously not a good situation, but
I take it that you guys are dead set on making pieces about this.
I mean, I'm definitely covering this. I know Carl is, and if Carl is, I am as well too. It's kind of a two for. We both been working on this, so it's really just contingent on one or the other.
All right. Well, I guess that's it. I guess that's all she wrote.
Now, this is by far my favorite clip probably out of the entire phone call, because this entire phone call is the only reason why he had this call to begin with. Is he was just trying to talk his way out of them making this video. He knew the video was coming, so he was like, you know what, maybe I can smooth talk these guys and get it to where they don't release the video. So he gets right to the point. He's like, so I take it there's nothing I can do. You guys are gonna cover this. You guys are gonna make this video. And they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna make this video. This is crazy. And they were very compassionate. Again, Carl and them, they were very compassionate. Like, they were nice, very professional. And he even said, I feel sorry for you, man. This is a really tough spot to be in. And he's like, oh, okay, so they feel sorry for me. So can you just not make a video about this and we can just kind of wash it under the rug? Maybe I can, give you some money or something, we can just kind of make this go away. And, it's just like, it's insane. It's insane to me that this guy thought he could just talk his way out of it. It's sickening. It's absolutely sickening to me.
Just to be clear too, Indieland is the only thing that I'm a part of. Any other fundraiser, whether it be private or public within the open hand, I have nothing to do with. Just to be clear, because Indieland didn't really start making any large amounts until like 2 or 3 years ago in the way of making an impact. So like when you see the 655, that's not just from Indieland, that's from other stuff. So like I have nothing to do with any of that. I have the amount of what Indieland has raised, and that's the amount that I'm going to dictate to donate. It's very close to the total amount, but I just want to be clear with you guys, because I'm trying to do the right thing here and not get in trouble any more than I'm going to be.
Now, I think this clip is very important because he's pretty much saying, this is all I did. If you find out any more scandals or embezzlement or any other fraud, that's not me. This is kind of, I'll take the L on this one, guys. Okay. The 600,000, that's on me. But if you uncover anything else, that's not me. Okay. That's not me. It's almost like he knows more and more is going to come out, because it will. And he's scared to death. This guy, he is scared. He is running scared. It's really, really, it's a train wreck, man. It's pathetic.
I think that's
do you guys have a timeline roughly when it's coming out? Just because I want to be able, not to get ahead of it, but I want to be able to how much time do I have to force the organization to donate the money, and because this isn't just a matter of donate the money and be done. I'm gonna resign myself of Indieland and dissolve the event and walk away from all of it, because this is just gonna, I know the internet's gonna run with this and beat me to the pulp, and I don't want to have anything tying this back to me ever again, and just move on,
Do you guys know approximately how much time I have before my career is over? I know I screw it up, and can you just kind of maybe give me a rough timeline? Carl, when do you plan on releasing your video? Because I just kind of would like to know how much time I have to, contact my lawyer and make my response video, because I know I'm screwed. I mean, this is hilarious. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. I would like to assume that maybe he did not know he was being recorded. But if I'm in his situation, I would 100% just assume everything I say is it's on the record and it's being recorded. I'm assuming by everything he said in this phone call, because he incriminates himself so badly, there's no way he knew he was being recorded. This is crazy. This is a train wreck. This is a train wreck. And what makes this even crazier is this phone call, now that you've seen some highlights, and there's more, like I said, I highly recommend you click the link below, watch the entire phone call. This phone call happens. They make their video exposing him, and this is how he responds with his response.
Furthermore, my family and I are in serious conversations with our legal teams regarding next steps, as the allegations that have been made with complete disregard for the truth of the matter. These allegations were made by individuals who self-admittedly aren't even financial or legal professionals. These allegations are slanderous, and we believe we're done with selfish intent.
What a pathetic bitch. The guy who lied to his fans for years, taking hundreds of thousands of dollars of their money by misleading them. The guy who kept donations for a decade and only donated because he got caught. The guy who spent donations on himself. The guy who abused the trust of his friends and dragged them into this. The guy who jeopardized the financial security of all of his employees because of his sheer stupidity and greed has the gall to threaten legal action. What an absolute buffoon. If Gerard or his family are stupid enough to go after me, I wish them the best of luck.
I think Carl sums it up best when he calls him that name, because I was confused at first because we didn't have more context. I'm like, why is Carl so angry? Like, I knew he was going to be mad, but like Carl was furious, and now we can understand why Carl was so mad by Gerard threatening legal action on him, threatening to sue him for slander, when now we have this full phone call of him admitting to everything, being so scared, and like, I mean, this is nuts. This is absolutely insane. I don't know how he recovers from this. It's impossible. Like, I don't know how anyone can forgive him for this. This is by far the biggest YouTube scandal I think I've ever seen, which is why I'm covering it. Because I'm fascinated by it now. After I dug into it, because you guys wanted to hear my opinions, I was like, this is crazier than anything I've ever seen on YouTube. This is nuts. This is nuts, and he deserves it. Sadly, it's sad to say, if you're a friend of his, he deserves it, man. He deserves it, and everyone wants to see him go down, and it's going to happen. At this point, YouTube should just terminate his channel, but that's just my opinion at the end of the day, guys. Leave a comment below. Let me know, what do you think of this crazy completionist saga that never seems to end here on YouTube? Pretty much all for right now, guys. And as always, there'll be more to come shortly. Thanks again.